Hey guys, I just got done filming my foam rolling routine, something I think is really important for recovery and just for overall health. That's kind of like part one to this video. I will make sure I link that down below. But this video is all about hip mobility. Hip mobility is super important. It's something that I definitely can get better at and that I need to do more. I try to do this routine every single leg day at the very least. And if I have the time to do it after a sprint session or before a sprint session or any time that I run, I do it then too. So this is great for runners, especially if you're a distance runner, because it just keeps you mobile. It helps your hips. Mine gets super tight. I'm sure you guys have experienced that before also. And it's also good for people that are doing motions like squats and deadlifts, that you have a full range of motion when you're performing that lift. This requires one piece of equipment, if you even want to call it that. This is just a TheraBand that I tied into a loop. They sell them already tied, I guess, or like as in one piece. I like to tie my own because then I can decide how big or small I want it. And I have a bunch of different thicknesses or strengths. This is green, it's like somewhere in the middle. The other one that I like to use for this is blue. It's just a little bit stronger than the green. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do for hip mobility. This is like also how I warm up for squatting and deadlifting. So here we go. All right guys, these are all real time. So I start with side band squats. I make sure to get nice and wide and low, and Buzz does not like this exercise. He wants to know what I'm doing. But I do these with leading with one leg and then leading with another, and this is just a back angle. It's not a super attractive angle, sorry about that. But just so you could see like how low I get, I try to get parallel to my knees, and keep your weight in your heels here. And then some band kickbacks. So keep the whatever resistance you're using underneath your knees. And this is just another angle of that, straight back. And I do all of these for about 4 sets of 10. You don't have to do these with weight. If you're a beginner, you can just do them body weighted, but the resistance really helps get that stretch, and it makes it a little bit harder as well. Okay, then we're gonna do side the same way. You want to lift with your knee and your heel, if that makes sense, and pull up as far as you can. This is kind of like an abductor. This really helps warm up my hips. And everybody's a little different. If it doesn't feel good for you, then don't do it. And then with the other leg, I also do these for 4 sets of 10. Pretty much all these exercises I do for 4 sets of 10 before I squat and or deadlift. You could also do these with a cable machine. It's just a little bit more difficult. Okay, now we're into the more hip mobility stuff. So with this exercise, you want to lift with your knee and get your leg as high as you can up there, because you're really trying to work that hip and warm it up. This is the same exercise, just another angle. And then you want to do the same thing but go around. So you bring your knee up into your chest and around in a circle. And then that's another angle to see what that looks like. If you have really tight hips and you're like a runner, you could do these every day before or after a run, and they would help you out. And then these are just kickbacks on the ground, kind of like we did with the band. If you have a longer band, you can hold it in your hands and put the band around your foot. And Buzzy kisses, because he's just the sweetest. Trying to get him to sit there. But you just kick straight back and kind of squeeze your glute at the top. And then last but not least, you kind of combine the last two. So you come up and around and then kick back. And you really want to get a good range of motion with that, bringing that knee up and around. And that's going to open up your hips even more. and Rexy's tail. So that's it for this voiceover, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing day. So that is as easy as it is to keep your hips nice and mobile and ready to go for your next workout. If you guys found this video helpful or you enjoyed it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you try this, make sure you let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you felt during it. Let me know if it improved your workout. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!